Getting orders. This hairstyle will be under $30. Guys, welcome back to another video. These are all the things you're going to need for the style. Two things that are missing are basically a needle and thread to sew your hair and also some mousse. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It'll be another episode of me doing my own hair. I'm gonna talk you guys through some tips and tricks, making sure that you're taking care of your crochet hair and making sure that you're doing what you need to do when installing crochet hair. This is my hair freshly washed. So this is my hair completely washed. I'm gonna detangle it and then get started on this style. So right here, I basically separated my hair from the front and the back. And now I'm gonna start braiding with the front. I wanted to do like a side part. I didn't want to do like a middle braid and then braids. I just wanted to do like a side part and then braids going to one side and another side, just to give it some, dimension. So right here, I'm starting on my first braid. I make sure I get the part as clean as possible before starting off my braid and adding my gel. Now that I've got the braid section how I want it, I'm gonna separate my edges, like my sideburns and stuff, out of the way. It's really important for when you're braiding to add the gel to both sides of the section that you're working with, just so that you can saturate the entire section so you can get that braid nice and crispy. Then you're gonna want to comb through that gel that you're using to make the style really slick down. Right here is where you're going to want to take 3 small pieces of hair. And basically when you're comb rolling, I know it's hard to see, but my hands have to stay flat to get a good grip. You're going to just want to take 3 small sections at the front, and then you're going to want to keep picking up more hair as you braid down. Just basically intertwining those 3 pieces of hair all the way down to create a cornrow. Not add any hair to the front. The only hair I'll be adding today is the crochet hair from Trendy Tresses. For this style, I had 9 braids all together. Now we're going to start on that second braid. These braids are going to go diagonally down, and then they're going to start to go towards the back. You'll see as I progress into the next braids. Like I said before, make sure you saturate that section with all the gel that you need, and then comb it and detangle it, and then start braiding.
Validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want a receipt. Mind get possessed, let my space speak freely. Hey, my bed can't escape me.
Now that I've got the left side of my hair done, I think there's 5 braids there. We're gonna have some more braids on the other side going towards the other way, just to give this style some definition and not just going straight back. I wanted to give this hairstyle some flair, so I wanted to make sure I did the braids going in different ways. So this is me working on my last braid. Please don't mind this braid. I know it looks very small and thin, but my hair up at the front right there is just not as thick as the rest, but the braid style still came out cute. So what I'm gonna do is braid these braids that are already on my hair and braid them into the back, basically trying to create cornrows in the back so I can attach the crochet hair to it. Once I finish braiding the entire back and just connecting the small braids in the front to the back braids, I went ahead and sewed the hair down that was sticking out. Before, I usually just crocheted it, but I cut my hair by just crocheting it, so I need it completely out the way and just out of sight, so I sewed it down. Now it's time to crochet the hair in. You're going to take a piece of the crochet hair. You're going to put the crochet needle through your braid, clamp that crochet hook down, and then you're going to take both pieces into that loop, and then you're going to create a knot. I'm going to do this a few more times just so you guys are not confused. I know that was pretty fast. So you're going to go ahead and do that all over the head. Make sure that you're pulling tight on your knots when you are sealing off the crochet onto your hair. You want to make sure that you put the two pieces in the loop, pull tight. Then you want to create a knot, kind of like when you tie shoes, and then you're going to want to pull tightly again, very tightly, to make sure it's secure. So while I do this, I just wanted to say, with crochet hair, it is hard to manage the longer the crochet hair is. I chose to do a shorter style just because I knew it would be less maintenance I had to do. Crochet hair is something that you have to take care of and maintain. If you're looking for a style that can still give you a natural look, I would suggest using crochet hair, but just understand that you do have to maintain it at the end of the day. So how to separate the crochet hair. You want to make sure that you are using your thumb and your pointer finger to separate the hair gently, and then you want to separate it at that top. Because when you just go ahead and try to separate it from the top, it might get tangled. You just have to loosen it up at the tips, and then you'll be able to separate it from that top portion, and you'll be good.
So I installed about 2 packs. Two packs of this. I might need to add just a few more pieces and a little bit more areas, but I think it's looking pretty good. Go ahead and cut this down because this is a lot of hair, so I want to cut it down into like a little fro.
So now it's time to start cutting the crochet hair into the short afro that I'm looking for. You want to make sure that you're cutting down at an angle, just because I want to give this like a layered look so it can look like a natural fro. I've literally gotten so many compliments on this hairstyle just because everybody is saying that the crochet hair looks so realistic. It really just looks like a natural hair, like twist out. It's so perfect. And the shorter it is, the easier it is to manage. So I was in love with it, honestly. And it just shaped my face so well. After cutting it down at an angle, you know, there are going to be some pieces that might not look the way you want it to. So you're going to go ahead and basically try to, you know, finesse what you can to make sure that it's looking exactly how you want. You want to fluff the hair out, keep pulling it down, you know, fluff it up. Play with it a little bit so that you can get the desired look that you're looking for. Now, you guys know when you are sleeping with crochet, you should definitely be wearing a bonnet. Crochet hair, you don't want to just go to sleep on it. You want to make sure that you are wearing a bonnet when you are sleeping. Even if you're just laying down or chilling on the couch, I would wear a bonnet. It's not real hair, and you have to make sure that you maintain it. Side is fluffed and the other is not, so I'm basically just showing you guys that it's really defined when you first put it in, but the more you manipulate it, the more it becomes more realistic looking, more natural looking, more twist out looking. And these are also the Nubian curl. This is one of my favorite curls from Trendy Tresses. It's super realistic looking. It gives you that look as if it's your hair, like a twist out or a braid out. And that's the point of us doing our protective styles. We're looking for styles that are similar to our hair without doing the maintenance on it or having to redo it. These curls stayed intact. They got more realistic looking as the days went on. All I had to do was put mousse to maintain them in the morning and just give it a little shake. Who doesn't love a hairstyle that you just have to do your edges and leave the house? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the time savers. So right here, I'm adding mousse. This is going to give that uniform look back to the curls that you may be looking for. I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like if you don't want it to look like so puffy and you want to get it to more like a defined look, you would just add mousse again just to give those curls some love. And yeah, I fell in love with the style. As you can see, I had to cut a little bit more on the back just because I looked at the back and I was like, no, some pieces are a little bit too long. Just make sure that you look at all the angles to get that desired look. I was in love with this look, y'all. Like, it just was so perfect on me. And of course, I had to get my pictures in. So this is me just taking some pictures of myself. Hee hee hee. Now it's time for bed. So you're going to use your silk bonnet, throw it over your head, honey, and tuck in those curls. Then when you take a shower, you just put a shower cap over, but if you're just going to bed, you definitely need a silk bonnet. This is me the next morning. I look absolutely tired, but yeah, I just give my hair a little shake and a little bit of mousse and a little bit of love, fluff her out, and she's good to go. It's giving twist out, it's giving natural hair. It just looks lovely. It's perfect. It's a perfect style. There's nothing for me to really do except my edges and just go. But as you know, you have to put a little mousse just to give it a little love, just to get those curls back defined a little bit. Give it a little shush. And yeah, you guys are off to work, off to the gym, off to wherever you need to go. This is the back view. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.